Hello everybody. Looks like the gauge says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Mob Craft Brewing, and they have their beers brewed evidently somewhere else. This one says brewed at House of Brews, and this is a Hellerbock or Hellsbock, and I guess the House of Brews is out of Madison, Wisconsin. This was sent to me by Henry at Mob Craft. He sent me several of them, and it's been a while since he sent them to me, so I figured we probably need to get this one out of there. But it's a 7.1%er, according to what it has here. I don't see it. Yep, it's on the label here. 7.1% alcohol. So I don't think they date anything. Evidently, the House of Brews isn't capable. But we'll take a closer look at the bottle. It's sweating. It's right out of the fridge, and this is a big bottle. I mean, it's a bomber size, and it looks a little bigger than a bomber sitting there today, but I think it's a 22 ouncer. 1 pint, 6 fluid ounces, yeah. It's a 22 ouncer. This looks big sitting there beside the glasses, and we're going to see what this one brings. And I'm on my own on this one. Nobody at Rate Beer or Beer Advocate has reviewed this beer. So it's up to me whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So evidently these guys are pretty small and has a very, very small distribution if nobody has reviewed this stuff. So we'll see what this brings to us. So Henry, thanks a bunch for sending it to me. We'll find out what it's about. Food pairings for this style of beer. Cuisine is Italian and German. The cheeses are nutty, Asalvo, Colby, Parmesan. Meats, fish, shellfish, and salmon. Glassware is a flute, Pilsner glass, Pokel, mug, or Stein Seidel. Not recommended for extended cellaring unless ABV extends average range. 7.1, that's a little stronger. It's not like it's a 4 or 5 or 6%. So, like I said, that's all the information that I have on this beer. This is my Pilsner glass, guys. This is my Pilsner / lager glass. So let's get the cap open on this one and see what it's about. I don't drink a lot of this style of beer. And this even having ginger in it, we'll see what it brings to the table. I'm going to start off kind of easy on this pour because I don't know what to expect. It doesn't look too carbonated, so let's stand it up. Straight down the center here, guys. It's not producing hardly any head. So, very much looks like a lager glass. A little bit more amber than a light golden color like your macro lagers have. So, let's see what it smells like. Slight hints of ginger. A little bit of grassy graininess in there. Not a lot of aroma there, guys. I mean, not getting a whole lot of it than the ginger. Well, let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Henry. Thank you, sir. Not a whole lot of flavor. Definitely getting the ginger. Very easy drinking for 7.1%. Very well hidden. Just not a lot going on there, guys. It's no off-putting flavors or anything. Very easy drinking. a great transitional beer, if you will, to get off the macros and get into something with just a little bit more taste. Good lawnmower beer is what I would call this. For 7.1%, this, I mean, you drink all this, or if you had a couple of bottles of this, it would definitely get you there quick. So, well, let's let it warm up. It's right out of the fridge. Not overly impressed right now, but let me let it warm up and let it, not a lot. I don't like my pilsners or lagers or anything that come up to an hour sipping on them like I do my ales. Let me let her have some of this and see what she thinks of it, and we'll come back and see where we end up with this one. I'll be right back. I just poured hers in a chilled pint glass, and look how much more head it pours. So the temperature of the glassware makes a lot of difference a lot of times, guys. 2 fingers of head on this, I got 0 on this particular glass, but a chilled glass out of the freezer, that's the difference, guys. You see how much difference the head is. Just wanted to throw that quick note in there because I just poured the rest of the bottle in there for her, and I wanted to show you how much difference pouring it into a room temperature glass as opposed to grabbing one out of the freezer and pouring your beer. So, a lot of difference. And this one, it's got just a little bit more haze to it. Not quite as clear as this one. So, just want to throw that in there. I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little left here. Been sipping on it about 10 or 15 minutes. Not super impressive. To me, this would be a good transitional beer, even though it's a 7.1%er, to get off the macros and to try something that doesn't have the adjuncts and the corn and the rice and all that stuff in there. I'm not sure whether they brewed it with any of that stuff, but I don't think they did. Being a craft beer brewery, I'm hoping they didn't use any of that junk in their beer. I don't taste it. So, very easy drinking for 7.1%. So that tells me it's a very well made beer. Very smooth. I do taste the ginger, but that's about all I'm getting out of this beer. I'm not getting a whole lot of, maybe some crackery bready malt in there, but the ginger is standing out a little bit more than anything else, and that's what I'm getting on this beer. It's not overpowering or anything. It's not super hyped up with the ginger, but very, very nice. I was pleasantly surprised with what I got here, but like I said, I don't drink a lot of lagers or Bock beers. I just don't drink, the lagers just don't have enough taste for this guy. But it is a good beer. I mean, a great transitional beer, even though it's a 7.1%. Look at the bottle, don't see any dating on it. So let's see the final chug on this one. Definitely an easy drinking beer for 7.1%. If you're a hophead, this is not going to blow you away. It does have some redeeming qualities, being easy drinking, smooth, light on the ginger, but not a lot of other tastes in there, in my opinion, guys. And like I said earlier, I'm on my own. There are absolutely no reviews on Rate Beer or Beer Advocate on it, not even a commercial description or anything. So I don't know how big Mobcraft is, and if they're like a vagabond having other people brew their beers or whatever, but decent but not outstanding. That's where I'm going to leave this. In my opinion, guys, this is a B beer. I'm going to give it the, if it had a date on it, I would probably give it a little bit better grade, but it doesn't have a date on it. I'm going to give it to 5, which is a B minus. I do think it's an above average beer because there's no off-putting flavors, very well made, very easy drinking for 7.1%. So we'll leave it at that. Numeric rating for me, guys, it would probably be 81, somewhere in 80 or 81, somewhere in that area. So that's all I got for you on this one. No other ratings to give you. So if you've had this one from Mobcraft or Hell's Ginger Bock, let me know what you think, guys, and come on back tomorrow. Let's go dig something out of the fridge. See you then.